Hello students, today we will be going over 2.3b, two-step equations crossword. I forgot to write the word crossword up there. Okay. Actually, no, this is just two-step equations. So, 9n plus 2 equals 20. So first, again, you're doing reverse order of operations. The only exception to that rule is if there's any parentheses, we still have to do them first, no matter what. Otherwise, we start with add and subtract. So here, we see the variable here. We see something multiplied and something added. So what do we do first? We have to go backwards here. There's no parentheses, so we jump to inverse operation of add is subtract. So we go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides, draw a line down the middle. 9n equals 18. Divide by 9, divide by 9, and n equals 18 divided by 9 is what? Get my hand out of the way so you can write all this down, because you must show work. That's correct. N is 2. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have divide here. We have subtract here. Here's the variable. We put our line down the equal sign. That shows a -1. Inverse operation, add 1. Bring this down. This goes away. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then this is divide. The inverse operation is multiply. So then I'm going to write it over here. X equals 6. Because 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, next we're going to go here. All the way jumping down to number 9. This is a little bit of a trickster. Here's my variable. Here's my number. Here's 81. This looked like it's -1. It is not -1. It's a positive 1. So the inverse operation here is going to be -1, -1. Again, I told you it was a little bit of a trickster. So this goes away, but the negative stays with the 4. So it's -4y equals 80. I'm going to rewrite that. And this is not subtract 4, it's -4. And it's times y. It's multiplication, not subtraction. So I divide by the number in front, -4. Whatever I do on this side, I have to do on that side. 80 divided by -4. You're correct, -20. And we're done with that one. We go on to number 12. It's also a little bit of a trickster because there's a lot of negative involved there. Here's my variable, and -8 is subtracted there with it. So I'm going to do the opposite of -8. So I'm going to go +8. And I'm going to go +8 here. Here's another trickster one. This minus sign must follow the 5. And this -8 positive way goes to 0. Say goodbye. And then this -58 plus 8, is that a battle or a party? It's a battle. That's right. So we subtract. We get -50 equals -5p. Divide by -5. So p equals 10. Which, if you want to rewrite it, and if you want to double check your answer, you could, but I'm not going to take the time here. Okay, we're going to jump to 13. There's my variable. Here's what's next to it, -8. Put my line down there. I've got to get rid of this, not the 7, so I go +8. And I'm going to bring this down. If this had been a subtract sign, it would become a -x/9, but since it's plus, we don't have to write the positive down. So x/9 equals battle or party here. It's a battle, so we have to subtract. Okay, now this is divide, so I have to do the inverse operation, multiply. And we're done. Okay, on the back side, number 26, negative 11 equals 5 minus 2x. I'm going to draw this down the sign. And, in fact, you should stop the video and see if you can do it now, okay? And then you can check with your neighbor after you're finished to see if you have the right answer. This is next to the x. It's a positive 5. Some of you are going to want to go plus 5. The minus is after it, but it's a positive 5. So we go subtract 5 on each side. Bring this down. Do not forget the negative sign. So the subtraction becomes a negative sign. Negative 11 minus 5, is that a battle or a party? Well, let's change this to plus a negative 5. Now is it a battle or a party? It's a party because they're both the same. So we add them together. 11 and 5 is 16. And the negatives win the battle. So that carries the sign. And then this is negative 2 times x. It is not subtract 2. So since it's times, the inverse operation is divide by negative 2. Negative 16 divided by negative 2 is 8. Okay. You can do the rest of this, students. You rock.